Hello, you're listening to Count Richard von Coudenhove-Kalergi. Today is Tuesday, the 15th of October, and I came across this video here. This is from a council meeting in Australia, Western Australia, from yesterday, and it involves a councillor called Adrian McRae, and he spoke about soup injuries and presented findings from a Dr. David Spencer, a Canadian molecular biologist and epidemiologist, about DNA contamination. And the motion has called for the immediate suspension of the dispensing of the Pfizer and Maderna bowls of soup. Now, this councillor also noted a sevenfold increase in deaths from one per week during 2020 to one a day. And this particular town is a place called Port Hedland, which is, as I say, it's in Western Australia. So what I'd like to do is leave a couple of minutes of it play just to give you an idea, and I'll leave links to the full speech, which I think is about 23 minutes long, and you can imagine with the sensitivities of the language used that is liable to be picked up by moderators. So what I'll do is leave links to the full speech below. Also today of note, he had the People's Inquiry hosted by Una McGuirk, Eddie Hobbs and a panel of others. That was held today, so it'll be interesting to see the information that is gained from that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this play for a minute, and so here we go.
2 weeks ago at our ordinary council meeting, this motion was shut down because it was not important, but more so because I brought it to the council too late. But I and millions of other Australians do not agree that this motion is not important. The contamination is not a minor issue. The report by Dr. David Speaker, presented in Exhibit 1 of tonight's motion, evidences levels of synthetic DNA contamination by up to 145 times higher than Australia's Therapeutic Goods Administration, the TGA, up to 145 times higher than the TGA's own safety limits. For those unfamiliar, the TGA limits are there for a reason, because synthetic DNA has been shown to integrate into human cells, leading to potential long-term health risks like cancer, genomic instability, vascular thromboses and blood clotting, as well as immune system disruptions. Dr. Speaker's findings are alarming, but they are also far from isolated. Independent studies now in Canada, Germany, and the US have all confirmed similar levels of contamination. International experts, including some of the world's leading oncologists, geneticists, virologists, immunologists, microbiologists, and biochemists, have joined forces to warn governments around the world, including our own government, about the dangers these contaminants pose.
Right, folks, I'm going to leave it at there. So I'm going to leave the links below, and so please watch and share. Good afternoon, good luck, and God bless.